Can I just say something I noticed?
What?
What is with the wigs? So many shit wigs. Gothy Kendall's wig looked amazing. Blue Hydrangea's wig looked amazing. But I'd say 80% of everyone's wigs had so many flyaways.
Hello divas, I am Cherry West, the Red Berry of Edinburgh, and welcome back to another episode of Red Berry Reviews. This week, we're reviewing the grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. World. I cannot believe we're now at the last episode. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Anyway, this week for the grand finale, I was like, right, we need a big guest. So we have got the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 4. Girl, she is my absolute favourite. It's the one and only Danny Beard.
Daddy's home. Thanks, baby. Thanks for asking me to come on. You know I love supporting you. I love seeing you. I've seen you in my Edinburgh Fringe show. I love you loads. I think you're so fab. Aww. So I'm happy to get down and dirty and chat some tea with you.
We're gonna find out all your thoughts on this week's episode of Drag Race. But I just want to say I love your makeup today. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. You know what? I've just come straight from Radio 1. I'm loving my new little job there. So I wanted to do this for you. So I thought, you know what? She can have me as she gets me.
Period, literally. So yes, this week is the grand finale. Now we have got our top four, which is Marina Summers, La Grande Dame, Hannah Conda, and Tia Coffee. Now going straight into this, who do you think will have got the crown without obviously knowing who got the crown?
I think Marina Summers has been just consistently amazing, and I love Hannah Conda, and I think Tia's been, I mean, it's a really great top four because everyone brings something different, let's be honest, and I'm not giving a PC answer. You know, of course, just like everyone, I've got my favourites. Grand Dame has never served a look that has not been tens, and that's something rare we don't get on the UK seasons. Like, if I could do it all again, God, would I try better with looks, like, you know. But I thought if I didn't watch last night, which obviously we haven't, we're going to review, I would have said Marina Summers probably had it in the bag. I know Tia's had a great edit, but I just thought, are they building Tia up to then give it to Marina, who's done amazingly all season apart from the roast? But let's not talk about that.
Well, and to that game, it was quite shit as well. But I think, like, the whole fan base, I think they were just very, like, head over heels for Marina. And, I mean, no wonder, because she is incredible. But, I mean, I think, like, everyone has done such an amazing job. Like, I think this is one of the strongest top fours that I have seen on UK, I think.
That is correct. I think on all of the UK ones, and definitely out of the last two versus the world, it felt a little fairer.
And what I liked that was really different for this time on, like, Drag Race UK versus the world was that they did a reunion on the episode on stage. Now, as much as I do love the workroom action, I think it was quite good to have all the eliminated queens come back and, like, spill the tea. But girl, somewhere so bitter. I mean, no wonder, but girl.
Scarlet Envy's got that right level of delusion for a drag queen that I live for. Like, she didn't think she was one bit shit in the roast, and she was the shittest.
I don't even know if, like, she was on the same planet, because, girl, that roast was... Ugh.
I love that. I think that's the level of delusion you need to have as a drag queen. You need to believe you're the best all the time. We get up in front of so many different crowds of people doing different varied jobs. You've got to have that confidence to be able to do what we do. And I find it endearing. Like, it's endearing.
So all the eliminated queens came back and they looked incredible. I was like, what's changed over the course of 10 weeks? Because Jesus Christ.
Well, they had more time to get ready in the hotel, and they didn't have production on their ass being like 10 minutes. That's probably what.
Well, yeah, that is true. But no, they looked...
Well, can I just say something I noticed?
What
is with the wigs? So many shit wigs. Gothy Kendall's wig looked amazing. Blue Hydrangea's wig looked amazing. But I'd say 80% of everyone's wigs had so many flyaways. And these are all girls that have filmed before. You should know when you're on camera, you need to smooth the wigs out. Get a hairspray in the back of the can and get rid of them flyaways.
Well, I'm glad you've told me that, because at least I'll know for when I go on. Who that was the standout that had the worst wigs for you?
We can't slag the winner off like that, can we?
Oh my God, Danny, behave!
Joking, it was a joke. It was a joke. Dude, everyone had their fair share of bad wig moments. Listen, I did when I was on the show, but you're supposed to learn the second time round, or third or fourth for some of them, right?
Loads of queens obviously were asking why like they got picked. Now I think it was a bit ridiculous that for some reason Scarlett was like, oh no, I think it's personal that Hannah sent her home. I was like, oh my God.
But that's because she had her lipstick the week before.
Oh. Well,
So because she had her lipstick the week before and then she picked it again. I don't think she was the worst the week before. I can't remember who I did think was the worst, but I think Scarlett and Hannah probably did have a bit of beef. I don't think Scarlett's Hannah's kind of gal. I love Hannah. And I've been on, when I was in Sydney, Hannah came out, was like, you're in my town now. I'm going to take you on a good night out. She pointed me in all the right directions for a good night out. And she was incredible. And she's just a fun-loving girl. And I think Scarlett's just a little bit, everything's a bit too serious.
The way Hannah fought though was because Scarlett was like, I'm gonna kick out the biggest competition. And obviously Hannah is one of the biggest competitors, so if she was in the bottom, then Scarlett would have sent her home. So I would have done the same. Obviously you're very close with John Burrs. So how did you feel how did you feel that John Burrs got sent home third? Did you think she was the worst that week, or what's your thoughts on that?
I think, like we were speaking about delusion before, Jombers has got that level of delusion that I adore. But she's also a really nice queen, and she does know her fashion references, and I don't think Jombers should have gone early. I think what happened is, and I also was a bit annoyed that after Jombers went, the UK girls then had their alliance.
yeah.
Like, it annoyed me a bit that they sent Jombers home and then made their alliance, when it was like, well, you could have had that same alliance for Jombers. And I think what happened was they thought, well, she's just come off a season. But that doesn't matter. Everyone's already had a chance on a season.
Yeah.
That annoyed me. And I won't lie, I didn't watch it for a few weeks after that. I was like, I'm taking my bat and ball home. Fuck this, fuck you, fuck Tia, fuck everyone. Fuck the whole system. But she was not in the top that week that she went home, was she? But I still don't think she should have gone home. But I'm going to say that she's my friend.
Well, yeah, period.
Yeah, so that was reunion. It was really nice to see all the girls come back. And obviously, I mean, did you expect that top four from the get-go? Because I kind of did. Not just because I watched spoilers, but I...
It's hard, isn't it? Because obviously we're both in a drag world where we hear spoilers. And so it's hard to know if that's what I'd expected. I think I expected La Grande Dame to be in the top four purely based on her looks alone. She has got a sense of humour. I think had La Grande Dame had a bit more time in the UK, she really could have got to that top. I did see Hannah Conda there. I thought Tia would... Yeah, I mean, it feels like a right top four. I feel like the best queen on the season was Marina Summers, though. At the same time, I don't begrudge Tia. Happy for her, because Tia was the only queen that didn't place at top of her season.
Yeah.
Before we go straight into the runways, now let's quickly talk about the eliminated queens coming back. Now, we're going to only pick on a few, but who were your standouts for the eliminated queens runway looks?
Jomba's clown moment was stunning.
I knew you were going to say that. I wonder why.
I do, and I enjoy Jomba's drag. I always think it's fashion, but it's also got a slight element of comedy to it, and I don't know if it's always intentional or not, but it does, and it's gorge. And you know what, someone who I do think's underappreciated is Gothy Kendall.
Yeah,
but she looked stunning. She did look stunning. Was it predictable from Gothy? Yes, but I'm not going to slag her off because I've just bought the wig that she got sent home in because it looks better on me than it did on her.
Wait, what did it look like again?
Will you grab it off the side? I'll bring it to you right now. Oh, yes. I wore it for a gig on Thursday. It's in the hallway, babe.
Oh, was it that Queen one?
That would suit you, actually. Yeah. Okay, work.
It does. It does suit me.
Yeah. Well, I've not seen it on you. But let's just go into our top four. So category is finale extravaganza. Now, first up, we have La Grande Dame. Now, she is giving us... Now, I watched this on the train, and it cut out for the top four runways, and I was so pissed off. So, I don't know, like, what the inspiration was or anything, but she looked gorgeous. I mean, obviously every week she does, but I love this look.
Preferred Le Grand Dame's lip sync look, the feathers. I can't remember the designer it was inspired by, but my finale outfit for the live show was inspired by the same designer. I just made it in black and white. She looked stunning in all the colour. This look, however, finale eleganza extravaganza, although it's stunning, I think it's kind of lost a little bit.
Yeah.
On this is photographically would look stunning on a nice deep dark background, but once you walk in the runway and you've got the lights and there's so much stuff other going on, a lot of this like cut out tinsel gets lost.
Yeah.
It's giving loofah.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know them wire things that you scrub a pan with?
Right. Yeah.
We don't scrub pans, but you know, my boyfriend.
Moving on to our next queen in the top 4 category is finale extravaganza, and it's Marina Summers. Oh my god. Like, bitch. I love the fact that she mentioned as well that it was like a look about like all her looks that she did on UK vs. the World. I think that's so smart, and the way she thinks is just incredible.
Yeah. There's a lot of thought that goes into it, but sometimes when people put so much thought into it, it loses something, and I don't think this did. The only thing for me is I do kind of wish it wasn't all blue. I understand why it was like that. Well, do I? Let's just say I do. But I wish the colour theme just tied in. But I mean, who am I to judge someone that looks this good? I will never look this good in drag. So I'm just going to say she looks amazing. And
I seen a TikTok where she said that before she started filming Drag Race Philippines is when they announced the first UK vs. the World, and before she went in, apparently she was like, oh, that's what I want to aim for. So she like...
Wow.
Yeah, so she apparently like made her run on the Philippines more attractive to like international European audiences, which I think is quite smart. I mean, we don't know if it's true, but it's very smart.
I mean, if it's just one of these things to say in hindsight, it's also smart because it's a feel-good story and people like to connect with you as a performer. She can do no wrong. She knows exactly what she's doing, and I'll be going to see her when she's touring across the UK.
And moving on to our next queen category is finale extravaganza, and it's Hannah Conda. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this look.
You doing a Rupaul then? Did you have a pair of trackies on under there?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm in lockdown drag.
Good girl. Good girl. I think she looks stunning. I think she looks really stunning. I love Hannah, but I think I'm not keen on the tie and the colour of the wig always into the outfit. I'm not saying it because you've got a red wig and a red dress on right now. Very Davina De Campo coded.
Oh, fuck my drag.
But I think what would have made this stand out more would be like either a darker look, like do you know what I mean, or a lighter one, but just something a bit different, just to break up that color palette.
I mean, I really like this because it's not a color that you would expect for a finale. You'd expect like silver, golds, and like. And I think it's really nice that she did something different. And
I like the textures. I like the kind of quilted skirt with the satin shiny arm.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah. Moving on to our last queen in the top 4, and our winner of this season is the one and only Tia Coffee. Now, I was shocked.
Nicest dress.
Yeah.
I don't like the colour. I understand why she did it. It's a redemption of that awful thing she got sent home in. I get it. But sometimes we don't always have to have a link. But she looks the best. Even in that horrible colour, she still looks the best. I love the ostrich. Yeah, it's just giving money. Is it ostrich?
Yeah, it is. Well, it looks like it.
It is ostrich. It looks stunning.
I mean, how much would that ostrich thing? I mean, this alone, girl, she spent money, honey, and you can tell she looked incredible. It definitely is one of her best looks.
100%.
And I'm obsessed. Hannah Conda won her lip sync and Tia won hers. So that was a top 2, and I was like, bitch, this is quite a fierce top 2.
Smashed it. But this is where I'm not a fan of the lip sync smackdown for the crown.
Yeah.
Because I get why it's done. It's a production choice. It makes the UK versus the world season different. I get it. But it just doesn't feel right or fair. But then what was the song choice?
Oh, yeah, I know.
For the win.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't really do much with that, to be honest.
What was the song choice? Can you remember? I just remember it being shit.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called either, but it was really bad. It was really bad.
The choice just wasn't great.
Yeah.
It's a bit predictable. It's UK versus the world, and they're going to pick a UK queen to win.
It crossed my mind. I won't lie. It crossed my mind. But it would make me also think for the next UK versus the world. Well, a UK girl can't win, but you never know. You never know with Drag Race. You never know who's going to win and who's not going to win. Even my season with Cheddar, you know, I honestly thought Cheddar was going to win. I thought Cheddar was amazing. So you just never know.
Really?
No, I'm just saying that. Of course I was going to win.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that is it for the last episodes of UK vs. World Red Boy Reviews. I can't believe it's over. Have you watched any episodes of mine?
I've watched every week of yours.
Oh, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have.
Not a single one.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on for the last week. We had to end it with a bang and a beard.
You know I'm a massive fan of yours, so anything I can do, I'll do it for you.
I know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I love your support.
Where are we gonna see you next?
Girl, I don't know. I'll just come down to Manchester tomorrow. I'm kidding.
You should come and do a gig in Manchester.
I can't get in because I'm 17.
I know. Girl, don't even. Have to wait till December, so it's not that bad.
You should do your 18th in Manchester.
Girl, let's do it. You can host the show.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool event somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit ridiculous being like, what's your Instagram? But for those that don't follow you, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Tia Coffee or across. Oh, I'm joking. It's the Danny Beard. THE Danny, like Fanny Beard, like what you've got.
What have I got?
I
said it's Danny like Fanny, Beard like what you've got.
Girl, I shaved this morning, you cheeky bitch.
Growing through, honey.
Oh, I know, it's just
I'm
hard.
joking, you look gorgeous.
It's hard being young, you know, it's just hard starting to hit puberty. If you enjoyed this series of UK versus the world, make sure to like, comment below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know what you want to see me review next. And let me know what you want me to review next on YouTube, because girl, I am going to be here. I'm going to try and do a weekly upload, but we know for a fact that's never going to happen now, because girl, I need a break until season 6 of Drag Race UK reviews, because we're going to come in hard with our, we're going to get good guests, okay? Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!